Hey guys, welcome to the video. Okay, before I get started, I do want to say that I respect everyone's beliefs. Everyone has a different system on how they are spiritual and how they connect and find peace within themselves. This is just my way. I also want to make a safe environment for anyone that wants to share their own personal experiences. I do believe that you can share your own personal opinions, and I also believe, to that note, that you can make it a positive and not a negative one. So please, let's refrain from negativity in the comments below. With that said, I welcome you to the video. It's going to be a good one. Okay guys, let's get started. I hope you have your coffee, your tea, whatever it is you want to come and drink. Welcome to Coffee Talks. So today is going to be a little bit different. I just want to show you guys a new routine that I have taken up. Real quick, let's start with some misconceptions about this new routine that I'm doing, because I had the same misconceptions about this practice before I brought it into my life. It is not new. I have always been curious about this practice. I don't know what to call it. I want to say, let's call it spirituality. I'm sure there's a better term for it, but just being completely spiritual and connected with myself. That's how I can best explain it. So before I started doing what I'm doing now, I had misconceptions just like everyone else does. I assumed the worst about what I'm doing, and I assumed that people were into witchcraft, or it sounds so stupid coming out of my mouth. When I hear myself talk, I feel stupid for saying that, because I know what it is now, and it's not that at all. Yes, some people might manipulate it to be certain things, but it is not that at all. It can be completely peaceful and healthy. Oh, I'm so good, so good. I can't wait to show you guys how I've been doing this. The last 3 years, I've been a really negative person, and I was really angry for a long time. I was mad at people that had nothing to do with, excuse me guys, that was my phone. I started, just reading up on it. I've had my readings with runes. I've had my readings with tarot cards, my chakras. I do my sage. I connect with myself. I connect with my energies around myself. Just getting to know my own energy and picking up on how sorry, that was my dog. Just picking. Let's go over there so I can show you guys what I'm talking and blabbering about. Okay. So this is my space. Now I'm going to get out of the frame. This is my little space. It needs work, I know. I've seen some people with some areas that just blow my mind and make me so jelly. Okay, so what I do every morning is I light up a incense. I prefer to do sage. So let me get that out for you, and I'll get you guys back in the frame, okay? Okay, so I have that, and I also light a moon sage to it helps with the meditation. And I feel like when I light the sage, I am clearing not only my head, but my space of negative energy. So that's how I start every morning. So I'm gonna light it up. I light up the sage just to get some good energy flowing, and then I put on my bracelet. This is my chakra bracelet. It is mainly for attracting positive energy, for strength, for also protection. And then I haven't really messed with these too much. I feel like I need to take a course on this. I don't feel like I'm ready for these yet, but I do open them up and read them whenever I have time, just to get to know them. These are my go-to right now. Before we do these, I want to show you guys around the table. So these are my candles that I light on the full moon. These candles are enchanting candles. They're usually for money, and of course I have a whole box. My husband's always like, light them all. Every candle you get has its purpose. Red is for love, friendship, green is for money, but every color means something. So this is where I put my colorful candles whenever I'm lighting them up. Those are only for the full moon. That's when I do it. For the new moon that just passed, I did a intentions ritual And in here is my letter of intentions. This is my sage. I have not touched it yet. This is what I do in the morning. Let's get back to the morning ritual, you guys. This is what I do in the morning. I light this, get the good energy flowing. I put my bracelet on, and then I say hello to these babies. And I go sit down, and I pull a card for clarity. So let's go do that now. Also, guys, I want to give a shout out to my husband, because whether he believes in this stuff or not, he's always supported my ideas and whatever I do in my life. For example, this past weekend was a full moon, and I needed to get home to do a ritual for positive manifestations, and we were actually so busy that day, but he went out of his way to drop me off at home so I could do my ritual, and he took care of all of the errands by himself. So shout out to him for being such a sweetheart. Every single day for the first week or two, I was pulling the cards every single day. And then after maybe a week or two, I started feeling like I didn't have to do it. So now what I do, I go off of how I feel. So here it is. We're going to open them. And they come with this little book. So you don't need to be a complete pro to know how to work these. Moonology Oracle Cards Guidebook. So when you open it, it just walks you through how to do everything, and it's really neat. These are the cards. When you get your deck, if you guys plan to get a deck, go ahead and you have to follow the instructions in the book. You have to bless your cards and welcome them into your life. Don't forget to do that. It is very important. Again, I did not pull a card today, so I feel okay about doing this now and on camera. I usually do a one card pull. Oh, that was a lot better. I usually do a one card pull. Okay, so the way I do it, when I pull a card for clarity, I don't look at my cards. I don't watch them being shuffled. I do meditate. So while the stage is going, it helps me kind of get in the zone. The smell kind of puts me at ease. I concentrate on a question. I concentrate on a problem I might have. I put all of my energy into just thinking of something. And I don't know, right now, I'm really happy, you guys. How about we can just talk, you know what? Why don't we ask the cards to tell us something that maybe some of us should know. Let's trust the cards and just ask them to give us a message that they feel we need, because we're not sure, right? Okay, I'm just going to do my best to concentrate and put my intentions into my thoughts, into just trusting the cards and trusting whatever message we need. So what I do is I will shuffle them, and whatever card kind of flies out, or if I feel that they're kind of stuck, I'll look down. And usually when I look down, there's a card that wasn't shuffled right, or it's flipped over, or it has fallen out. And whatever card I connect with my eyes, and I feel like that's the one, that's what I do. It's the first card I connect with, or the first card to pop out. So that's what I do. So this is what happened to my cards. I'm going to show you guys. I looked down, and this is the card that, that popped up to me. So I'm going to grab it. This one fell just like that, so it's fine. This is the card that I got. It's important to know how to apply the cards to your life, and the book really explains it, which is really cool. So I'm going to go ahead and look for the card, okay? So my camera died, so if you guys see the light changing, that's why. Okay, so I pulled the card, and now I'm going to read about it, okay? I looked for the card while I was waiting for my camera to charge, and I found it. What's really cool about it is that it tells you what the card is about, what it means, but it also has additional meanings, which I absolutely love. and it tells you what it's teaching right here. So let me read the card to you. Okay, I decided not to read it to you because it was taking too long, so you can go ahead and pause the video and read it and see how it applies to your life. I want to tell you guys about what this card means to me, which is very interesting because earlier today in the morning I was talking to Tony about how I feel about school, and I was telling him that I've been having a lot of anxiety. And I don't know if this is the path I want to go on. And a lot of my anxiety comes from just my kids, or not having time for them, or not having time for him, you know? And that gives me a lot of anxiety because I feel selfish. The fact that this card said, you know, I'm starting over, it's true because I've already been down this path and I had to put it aside. And I am starting brand new, but I am starting over. Forget about the past. Don't worry, you're on the right path. Whatever you want is coming your way. You're starting over again in some way. Be that on a new or better course, or just feeling more positive about achieving your desired outcome. That's exactly the message that I needed to hear after having that conversation with Tony earlier today, which is interesting because when I was shuffling the deck, I didn't know what I wanted to ask, but that was perfect. Okay, so my camera keeps dying. I really do apologize, but I closed it out, and when I put everything back, I just said a few positive affirmations in my head and just was thankful for the message that I got and meditated on that for a little bit when I was reading the message. That's just what I do. It's just a new thing that I've done in my routine. Why am I doing this? Like I said before, I was really upset with the world for a little bit. It's my way of just connecting myself to myself. It is a way for me to meditate. It is a way for me to be positive about my own life. It makes me feel like I'm in complete control. It just makes me feel really good. It's natural. It's easy for me to do this. It feels good. I don't know how else to explain it. It just feels really good. As far as rituals go, I did do one. I don't want to talk too much about it because I feel like that would be a whole full video. But if you guys want to know about the rituals, go ahead and leave them in the comments below. I'll go ahead and make another video about that. What was the point of this video? I just wanted to share with you guys something that I added to my routine, and it feels really good. It feels really good. I feel really good. I'm going to continue to put just nothing but positivity out into the universe. I'm going to trust everything, that everything is happening as it should. And I do believe that this time everything is going to be okay. And I feel so good about that. I do. I believe it. For the first time in a long time, I believe it. So if you want to check out future videos about that, go ahead and subscribe, like the video. Let me know what you would like to see in the future if you have any questions. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching. Wherever you are in the world, day or night, weekend, during the week, have a good one. Make it a good one. I wish you so much love, peace, and happiness wherever you are. See you later.